Okay, so let's get started on the dairy problem. So there's a few dairy problems, right? So first of all, people love cheese, for example. Well, low carb. I'm gonna go with low carb right away. Let's take low carb options, okay? Just to cut to the chase. I'm a carnivore. If you're a carnivore, you might understand. Don't take dairy with sugar. So things like milk. Oh, things like things like milk is like big no list, okay? Not on the no list. Not even nice. No. Not milk, okay? There's lots of sugar in milk. Okay? Sour cream. No way. Okay? Lots of sugar and sour cream. So suppose you have lots of sour love. What do you need? You need eggs. Why do you need eggs? You need choline, alright? You need choline. So choline cancels out sour desires, okay? Alright? What about all the sweetness from milk? Well, for example, potassium cancels out sweetness cravings. For example. So, yay! Get more potassium, get enough choline, good to go, right? But you don't forget you need your calcium and all that. I already told you I got my electrolyte supply, right? I have my electrolytes. So, as I explained that, if you're not sure, just check out the previous videos. This is a series listed as a numbered series. Just find the previous numbers and you'll find the electrolytes there in those movies, okay, in these videos. So, okay, so basically cancel the cravings bit by bit, right? You don't take the dairy that has the sugar, high sugar and stuff like that, or the sour stuff as well with that. So eventually you get to low carb options. You get to things like cheese, honestly. And then cheese is the one to cancel out, right? Because what do you need? You're going to need, you need calcium. This is a harder one to cancel out. It takes some time, by the way. When I say, I mean, it takes a few years of figuring things out and practicing and getting comfy kind of thing. Okay, another thing you need is you need to be in autophagy. You need to be burning your fat. Otherwise, you're going to crave the fat in the cheese. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to move down to a non-casein cheese. So you want to get things like goat cheese instead. Okay, which means you want to get the goat cheese. Then you're going to have to replace your calcium and your fats. So you get, instead of a casein protein, you get a better kind of A protein. And then, and you get the proteins that have things like goat instead. And then it's way better than the other stuff, okay? So things like, goat cheese, excuse me. So you go away from cow cheese eventually and all that, okay?